I can. Hello everyone and welcome to FQ Racing League, round 6 at Silverstone in the wet for qualifying. Standing in for AJ today, sorry for the delay there, we had to restart the lobby because people read it up. Anyway, how are you doing, Crane? You are my co-commentator today,
Yeah, I'm doing
as
pretty
AJ's
well.
on holiday.
Ooh,
The
very
devil,
fancy. I
I
know,
know.
yeah. Cheeky. Very cheeky.
Yep.
Do you know where he's gone? He's on holiday?
Um, no, but he was in a spa yesterday, just
He
chilling.
was at
Earlier
spa
today,
or in
sorry.
a spa?
No, not at Spa. Yeah, I thought the exact same thing. I was like, what, at Spa Francorchamps? But no, in an actual spa. Hey,
Oh,
Skip,
shame.
Mitch, Lance, Kodak. Who else have we got? Thomas Lucas as well. Rexler in the chat. Yeah, sorry for the delay there, guys. That was splendid. And yes, we seem to attract the wet weather around here.
We like
So
our rain.
we love a bit of rain, especially in our part of the world, eh?
Oh, yeah,
You over
exactly.
in Ireland,
We are
me in
your rain
England.
shield. You think it's bad there? We get the majority of it.
Exactly. As we've got the first drivers coming out of the pits here. Got an almost full grid today. We've got a few. I'm trying to think if we got. Yeah, we've got one new face, I think. Yes, Spazzaman raced before, so the new face is Rafa. Rafa is from Chile.
Ooh.
Yep, he's driving in the Williams, so he's taken the main seat from Mantis, who's moved to a reserve. So, yep, Rafa's
We're
joined
moving,
the league. Yeah,
moving around the place.
we are. Yeah, another nationality ticked off.
Yeah.
So, we've got Chilean driver now, and yep, Skip says, "Let's go, Jerome." It's got quite a few cars out on the track, and haven't seen what the forecast is like for the main race. We'll have to see if one of the drivers is listening. If you could give us a bit of intel about the forecast
Have
for
a
the race, that'd be
have a little
splendid.
take Kravitz in the chat.
Exactly.
Giving us their info.
Yep, we'll need a Ted Kravitz. Yep.
We do.
Yeah,
Have AJ as our Ted Kravitz.
yeah, he
But
is.
he's at Spa, so if we were
Well,
racing at
at her
Spa, that'd be
spa.
very handy.
You've been to Sunderland. My condolences, AJ. I'm sorry to hear that, man. What punishment did you? It's like Guantanamo Bay, Sunderland. But I hope you're having a nice time up there. You're listening in the car. Interesting. As just on board, I think what we'll do. If you could let me know who you're spectating at your end, I'll let you know who I'm spectating. I'm just on board with
Well, actually,
Simo.
I've your end up on my other screen, so I can see who you're looking at. I can see who I'm
Splendid.
looking at. So.
Yeah, although there's slight delay, but yeah, we'll manage.
Sure, be grand.
We'll be grand.
Sure, will be grand. Don't worry about
To
it.
be sure, to be sure.
Yeah, sure. Sure, lad, you'll be grand. Look at it.
We're usually there's some banter with me and AJ, but as yeah, I mean
Yeah,
you're a fellow Irishman to Lance, so me and Lance have a bit
indeed.
of the English-Irish banter, so
Yeah,
we'll
it's
be
gonna be a
having
bit
some
of
as
that,
well.
I'd say. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's gonna be hard to avoid. But
we'll have a drinking game every time you say to be
oh,
sure.
I'm there for that. Yeah,
People have to do a
if
shot.
interested.
Few people end up in hospital. Hopefully not.
You,
We
you
don't want to
mentioned
see that.
drinking, and
Yeah,
I suddenly my ears perked up.
yeah. Lance, definitely. Yeah, he's like it is pricked up like a dog reacting to a whistle or something. Yep.
Oh yeah, no, exactly. I've been
Please
drinking
clip
with
that
him a
up,
few times.
Jerome.
He's a good drinking buddy.
He is. Yeah, he's some boy. Hey, that's
He's some
that's
lad.
more
He's some
that's more
kid.
Northern Irish though, isn't it? Some boy. Hey.
Yeah, so, some boy. That was a very bad Northern Irish accent. My apologies to the entirety of the
I can do a better
of
Northern
Northern
Irish
Ireland.
accent than an Irishman
Well,
can
yeah,
do one.
because it's the Northern Irish accent can kind of naturally sounds like a British person trying to do an Irish accent anyway. Depending on where you are, so it's like
Yeah,
the ninja's gonna kill me. But like,
he is. Yeah.
but like,
Oh
it,
dear.
oh dear, oh dear.
Oh. Just
Yeah.
just the Irish defending the North. Oh dear. As Simo goes fastest, 136.1, decent lap. Mentos and Gibbo, top 3 currently. Just on board with Nick, who's a late joiner. Just going to remove the standings for a moment. Oh, he got loose there. Nick in a reserve seat for Ferrari today. Coming through the latter part of the lap. Really, oh, he got proper loose. Lease? I think I said lease.
Lease.
Oh, Mitch, yeah, the legendary. Lap 32. Safety car. Medium tires. Yeah, gotta love it.
My new favorite rally clip. It's just the what's his name? Taka? What's his surname?
Taka?
Yeah,
What,
he drives for Toyota in WRC.
Oh, I was going back in time thinking Taka Inui, like an old
No.
F1 driver. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Not sure
Well,
the guy's
he-
name. Someone
yeah.
in the chat can say. As G Ninja goes 134.7. Wow, that's a hell of a lap
That's a very quick lap in the wet.
in the wet. Yeah, he is a
Yeah.
wet master. He likes it wet. You can make of that what you will. But yeah, he is the Michael Schumacher of FQ, I would say.
Was that Simo just
Oh.
went 135?
Yep, you're right. Yeah, just missed out on the 134s. Takamoto Katsuta. Thank you, Lance.
Aha. Yes.
Takamoto
Quarter of Aaron
Katsuta.
Johnston. Yes, that was it.
Japanese rally driver with an Irish navigator. That's
It's amazing. Their comms are the best.
that is just magic.
Japan
I need
Airlines.
to hear that.
It's amazing. Their nicknames for each other are Japan Airlines and Ryanair.
Brilliant. That is something.
It's amazing. Yeah, if you look up some of their interactions, it's brilliant.
That's like chalk and cheese or whatever the expression is. It shouldn't work, but it probably does. Yeah.
Yeah.
A bit like garlic bread. We'll go back down the garlic bread. Garlic bread.
What's this? What's this?
Yeah,
Garlic bread?
The Peter K. Do you remember the Peter K. thing? Garlic bread.
Oh,
It's the future. Yeah, cheese and cake. Cheese and cake.
To be fair, if you read cheese cake, it doesn't make sense.
I know.
I'm gonna keep on talking about this as Dojo crosses the line.
Yeah.
Just 135.2, barely missing out on Simo.
Yeah, that's right.
Only 10th between them. So even in the wet, these drivers they're close to each other.
They are indeed, and he's used most of his EOS dodos, so I'm gonna try and find. We'll go on board with Spazzaman actually on stream. Sat P5 right now. That's pretty impressive from Spazzaman. I mean, before the race, I think, yeah, I don't think it's harsh to say he was doubting his ability a little bit in Division 1. Because Ange Hamid was outpacing him on some tracks, but he's faring very well in the wet so far, P6 right now. I think Noteboat might have pipped him, or Mentos, as he decides to pit.
Yeah, Mentos is after sending a good lap, and he's spun as well. Or wait, did he spin, or was he? I just saw him coming back on the track. I'm not sure what was happening there with Mentos.
I think he must have. He's used most of his ERS, so I'm assuming he just got out of the way for someone.
Yeah, he's set a 135.9.
Ooh, okay.
Fourth.
Just gonna try and find. We'll go on board with Stevie.
Extinct just set a 135.5.
Wow, yeah, impressive in the McLaren. Very good lap from him, and G Ninja goes even faster, 134.3. Wow.
Wow.
Okay. That is some lap.
Right. That's going to take some beating. That's really going to take some beating.
Yep, but we don't know whether he's got a wet setup, maybe. We'll have to see what his setup's going to fare like in the race. Yeah, I mean, we don't know what conditions the race is going to be in.
I think Jerome said in the chat it was going to be dry.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
dry race, splendid. I'm glad about that, because Silverstone in the dry is just magic. One of the best tracks on the calendar, I'd say.
Oh, it's amazing.
Yeah, as yellow flags in sector 1. I think it was just someone getting out of the way. Ferrari there. Yeah, it was Nick, I think. I think I'll go on board with Rob right now on stream.
Yeah. I might just keep an eye on Notable here quickly. He's just about to cross the line. See what he's going to do.
Yep, Notable we'll go on board with.
He will not improve.
Stays where he is, P7. I think he'd be relatively pleased with P7 right now, though.
P7. Certainly nothing to scoff at.
Yep, exactly. As Gibbo's gone off track. He's had a moment. The difference in Mentos pronunciation. Mentos.
Oh.
Mentos. No, it's the other way round. Crane says Mentos. Mentos.
No, I say Mentos. Mentos. I kind of say
Mentos.
both. It's dependent on what my mouth feels like doing at a given moment. It's like I
don't
could
take that
say
out of
Mentos,
context.
or I could say Mentos. I'm very unpredictable in that setting.
Yeah.
So I guess you can keep track of how many times I say one, how many times I say the other during the stream.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice little game. That should be the drinking game. We each put a bet on which one I'll say, Mentos or Mentos.
Yeah, Mentos and Mentos. Oh, God. Just going to go on board with 50 on stream right now. Set P11. He's on a flying lap. So I'll stay on board with him. Is the audio okay for Crane, guys? You hear Crane, is he a bit louder than the game audio, or are the levels okay?
How loud am I? Am I annoying yet?
Well, it enters all the way in quality. Thank you, Lance Ted Kravitz.
I thought we need the Ted Kravitz.
We do, yeah, absolutely. Just staying on board with 50 through Sector 2 right now. Is he going to improve? Yeah, he's half a second up, so that'll take him past Jerome up to P10 as it stands. Through Sector 3. Yeah, the rain's not easing up at all, it's still steady. Quieter than me. He's a bit quiet. Okay. Mind you, I think you're talking softly at times. I reckon that's what it is.
I do tend to do that, but when I get loud, I get loud. So.
We'll better to be quieter than louder, bursting our eardrums. So.
Well, I mean, like if my regular talking is kind of around same level as you, then that's grand. But I mean, if my regular talking is just that tiny bit quieter, then I say maybe put me up.
Yep.
Put me up a little level.
Exactly.
Oh, whoa, that's a 50 around.
Yeah, I just moved off of him as he started spinning. Yeah. So, we saw Rexler's moved up. So, I think 50 had pipped Jerome. But yeah, Rexler has moved up to P6 now in the Alfa Romeo. So, set a decent lap. And Sammy as well. So, but I can't believe that lap from G Ninja, though. Incredible.
That is mental.
Yeah. Insane. You almost said Mentos. You got You got Mentos on the brain. Like, yeah. Oh, yep. Oh man.
That's on the brain as it should be.
Exactly. Just having a flick through what other drivers have we got. Gonna see if Simo's gonna improve here.
Fair to say. Where's he coming up into now? He's coming into just coming to Cops here. A little bit of traffic.
Yeah, used a bit of the pull there from the McLaren, I think it was. But yeah, feel free to go ahead, mate.
Yeah, it's going to benefit him in the long run. Going through Maggots and Beckett's here now. Nice little intricate section, Maggots and Beckett's. I quite like it myself when I'm racing. It's a nice section to get you onto the third and final sector here as he's coming down this long straight that leads us into Vale. I will have to see if he can do much better. He needs to be 7/10 up. I think my game just lagged because it looked like he slowed down to a crawl, or maybe he did. I'm not quite sure.
Oh, okay.
But, yeah, going now through the final turn, over across the line. and it's 2 seconds up. It was a 1:38.
Ooh.
So not what Simo was looking for. Either he
Yeah.
had something go wrong at the beginning of that lap, or I'm not quite sure. Maybe he's going to try and put in a second one because he doesn't really have time to pit again.
Yep.
But still, P2, nothing to really shake a stick at for the time being.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I know you can take the banter, but well done for saying third properly.
Wait, third? What?
No, not saying turd. He didn't say
Oh.
turd. Yeah, as soon as I heard you say third, I was like, I'm proud, man. Hashtag proud. Turd. Oh, man.
No, I do say tree. instead of
Tree.
three.
Oh, you do say tree. Oh,
I probably
yeah.
do say,
I'll take it all back now. I'm disappointed.
I think I say tree. I'm not sure.
Lance-
I know I used to.
Lance, yeah, you
Lance is
can
gonna have to
confirm.
back me up on that one. Do I say 3 or tree?
Yeah, does Crane say tree? Or 3? Oh, man.
We're just gonna have to figure it out now.
Exactly, as Dodo is ever so slightly up in Sector 2. We'll stay on board with Dodo, sat P3 right now. Not much between him and Simo. Although I think he'd be happy with where he is right now as we're approaching 2 minutes left to quali. Both
Yeah.
Yeah, is he?
I'm supposed to say third and not third.
Hashtag proud. Yep. This comes through the final corner. Is Dodo going to improve?
He
No.
doesn't.
No.
3/10 up.
Yep. And we'll see. Well, he didn't improve. We'll see if Extinct does. He's through Sector 1 right now. Although he's used quite a lot of his ERS already, so he's doing a double push, I'm assuming. Who else is out of position right now? I have to have a look. Just having a look through. Someone... Oh, Rafa, third fastest. Wow. Very
Whoa.
impressive. The Chilean.
Very impressive.
Hola, amigo. Hola, amigo. I speak a little Spanish.
G Ninja!
G Ninja. Wow.
133.8.
Wow.
Wow.
Good lord. Check that man's
That is a
files.
second faster than Simo.
Wow.
Wow.
That's astonishing, but I will heap
That
some
is-
praise on Rafa as well, because that's... I mean, he was sat, what, P18?
Definitely.
I was like, oh dear, I was hoping he'd get a good lap together, and I just regret we didn't catch it on stream, so... lo siento, Rafa, lo siento. That's sorry in Spanish. So, Simi educates. Yeah, astonishing, exactly. Lance, totally agree, but really impressive from Rafa, that.
Yeah, credit where credit's due. That's
And-
a very fast lap.
Yep, and Jerome improves as well, moves up to P8. I won't get the opportunity later, I don't think, so... Jerome Hudson! Yep, thought I'd get it out of the way as we approach the end of quali. Yep, exactly. We'll have to see. I'm just going to flick through. No, Gibbo, Mentos.
Sammy, I think, is on a fine lap.
Yeah, I'll go on board with Sammy. Slightly down
Heading
Sector
through-
2.
Where is he going now? I actually can't really tell. Oh yeah, he's coming to Maggots and Beckett's.
Jerome.
Very close to what looked like could have been track limits there, but did he? Oh, I think he might have actually.
Yes, he has.
did.
Yep, he did. Oh dear. As Rexler's 2/10 up, so I think he's gonna pip Sammy as. Yeah, Mentos is done for quali. Just on board with Rexler through Sector 2. He has got a bit of traffic up ahead, but I think they're on a. No, they're not on a hot lap, so hopefully they'll get out of his way. I don't know if you want to take us through on board with Rexler through Sector
Rexler.
2, mate.
Coming out through Sector 2, just coming out of the end of Maggots and Beckett's onto this long straight I can never remember the name of, into the beginning of Sector 3. I think Joe just went into P2.
And Nodaboat up to P4, so drop the 2 Williams
Mega
down.
laps coming in here.
Yep.
As Rexler's coming into Vale now. He's going to go through this chicane. See, taking this... I can't think of words, but we're going... My brain is completely fried. All right, we're going across
Oh,
the
he
line.
improves.
And he's improves by 4/10.
Whew.
I don't think that changes his position, though. I think he's still 7.
Yeah, and Spazerman is 7/10 up, so he's we'll go on board with Spazerman. He has got some traffic up ahead. It's at P9 right now, but yeah, very impressive from Joe. We didn't really touch on it, and Dodo did move up to P3, so he's dropped Simo down to P4. Yep.
Spazman now.
Yeah, don't want to say the short version of that. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, be careful with that.
Spazman on to the hanger straight. Coming through this series of turns. Again, I know there's names for literally every turn at Silverstone, and I'm going to have to get them up on my other screen because I remember
I
a
had
good
the brain
few of them,
fog.
not all of them.
Yeah.
I remember a fair amount of them, but not all of them. Oh, is that it?
Yeah,
That's
that is
probably
it. So he must have invalidated at some point. AJ's requested in the chat Jerome from up north. Hey up, Jerome Hudson. Jerome Hudson. Hey up, Doc. Anyway, as qualifying has ended, sorry, what were you going to say, mate?
I was attempting to do a Northern Irish accent.
We'll save that. We'll save that one. Right, as quali has ended, so G Ninja on pole in the AlphaTauri, then you got Joe in the Haas, Dodo in the Williams, Simo in the Mercedes, Notaboat in the Aston Martin. Very impressive debut from Rafa in qualifying in the Williams, P6, then Rexler, Extinct, Spazerman, Sammy, Jerome, Hudson in P11, then Mentos, disappointing quali from Mentos, but it's going to be a long race. Gibbo, then 50, Stevie, Golf, Wacky, Rob, and Nick. And we'll give it a second because dry weather, splendid. We are racing in dry. Lance was not lying to us.
You can calm down.
Yep, strong quali from the Italians, exactly, Lance. Who is your prediction for the win? For the race win, Korean?
I really
Who's
don't
your
know
money on?
because G Ninja obviously had really, really fast laps, but what I'm wondering, did he do a wet setup to get that pole?
Exactly.
And has everyone else, has certain people also done wet setups, but then just not be able to get in a very good lap? So, I mean, if people have banked on a wet setup and then kind of messed up the lap, then they're banjacks for this race. Really, they're not in a good position. But if G Ninja, if he's figured something out, he may be up for a very comfortable win here.
Yeah, I'd say he's the man to beat right now.
Yeah,
I haven't got the graphic to hand, unfortunately, but I will just have a quick look at the standings. I'll just mention very quickly. So we got Joe and Scott both on 72 points, Mentos 61 and G Ninja 61. As we got 2 lights, 3 red lights, 4, 5, and we are go. Nope, premature.
almost go.
Premature ejaculation. Now we go. Right, and we are away. Almost said premature ejaculation. As we go through turn 1. I think everyone's made it. Yep, everyone's made it. Don't think, Noteboat's moved up 2 positions.
Big scatter of the pack there, going into Village and the Loop.
Yep.
Then through Aintree now onto the Wellington Straight.
In the background, a McLaren and an Alpine. McLaren and Alpine's come. Yep. Oh dear. Well, lap 1, I mean, yeah, still a long way to go, but gonna bring up the intel. Let's have a look. So position changes. Yeah, Gibbo's moved up 4 places. Spazerman's big loser there. He's dropped 5 positions, in fact. As just on board with... We'll go on board with Simo, I think, here. Although, Joe's half second behind G Ninja, so most of the drivers got through okay. As Simo's on the inside of Notaboat, and he makes the move stick.
Very nice move there from Simo on Notaboat.
Exactly.
As we see them coming in now into Vale and down through Club. If you can't tell, I've gotten up a track map. onto the Hamilton straight. Look at my knowledge. I'm just that good.
Yep. I'm a big loser, apparently, Lance. Thank you. Yeah, we'll just go through the tyre stats for a moment. I think, yeah, we'll quickly go through that. So, only 4 drivers has opted to start on the softs. We've got G Ninja, Sammy, Rob. In fact, it's only 3 because Spazman was on softs, but he's just pitted onto hards. And we've got Wacky, Lauder on hard tyres, and the rest of the pack are on mediums. Been some position changes here. We've got Sammy and Gibbo fighting it out. P8 and P9 right now. Nice bit of racing. All very close. I'm just on board. Are you on board with Sammy and Gibbo, are you?
Indeed, I'm on with Gibbo right now.
Yeah.
As it looks like Sammy's... He had a look up on the inside there.
He did.
Coming into Stowe. No, that wasn't fucking Stowe. Whoops.
F-bomb. First F-bomb of the day. Yep.
You have an Irish first on the
A
stream.
wacky
It's gonna
choice.
happen. It's gonna...
A wacky choice. I like that, Lance. I'm proud of you, man. It's Gibbo's. Oh, look at the 3 wide.
3-way fight here. Who's gonna get through here? It's not gonna change positions. But it's gonna be a very close fight. And we now have, by the looks of it, Jerome catching on to the end of this. Or was it?
Oh,
No.
yeah, they're all close battling.
Very close.
Oh, bit of wheel banging there. Gibbo and Sammy. I don't think Gibbo
Very,
will be
very
happy
close.
with that. He kind of forced his hand a bit, but close battle with these 4 drivers.
Rafa gonna have a look on the inside here. He is. He's gonna get the move done. He is very nice under braking, but Rex is gonna come back. He's gonna take that place back. He's gonna say, no, 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 that is mine.
And
he's
he's
come on to Langton straight here.
It's got Sammy on his inside. Sorry, to cut you off. Go on, mate.
That's alright. Yeah, Rafa gonna get that move on Rexler as Sammy's around as he tries to make that move on Rex.
He is. Yep.
Doesn't quite get it.
I don't think there was any
And that's ended
damage.
badly for him.
It
No, I think
has.
it's
Yeah.
just a touch of the wheels.
Yep. Which is so easy to do with this game. Slightest touch, and yeah, the physics aren't too friendly. But I'm very impressed with Rafa's race so far in his debut race. Although he's under a load of pressure from Rexler right now. I think this is probably the closest battle on track right now. Oh, it's Rexler, 3 seconds.
Here, actually, if you have a look at Ninja and Joe, they're quite close.
I will do in a second. Hold on, there's got Gibbo. I'm on board with Gibbo. Rexler and Rafa battling it out.
They're still going.
Yep.
First, there's a penalty.
Yeah, 3 seconds, so he's the first person to get penalties today. I didn't actually see the forecast. I'm not sure if it's going to be a dry race the whole way through, or we'll have to see. Already 4 laps done. Sammy was looking strong. Yeah, you're right, Lance. But need to breathe. I normally can breathe because AJ's the one, waffling on.
Yeah,
and I just occasionally jump in.
Race.
Yeah, it already is. Yeah,
and we have some very close looking fights at the top as well with Ninja and Joe and Dodo following close behind, and then Simo behind, and then it's a 3 second gap to Noterbo. Is they're all gonna? I don't know if you're looking at them, but they're all coming through tops now.
Yeah, just on board with Simo my end. They're not mega close together. But it's good for the race though. It's fair that G Ninja's not like massively pulling away.
Yeah.
Otherwise, make the race not so interesting. So, top 4 guys.
Is Joe gonna make a move here? He had a look around the outside, but he couldn't quite get it done. I think Ninja's just that little bit too fast for Joe. You just can't quite catch up with him with the RS and DRS.
Yep. Yeah, I was just on board with that there, but Joe's going to put him under some pressure. I don't think Joe had any practice either. He was a late joiner. So as Jerome managed to get past Stevie, Jerome Hudson is in the top 10. I'd be happy with that. Although Stevie's putting him under some pressure. I'm just on board with Stevie. Was going to look down the inside. Thought better of it. Oh, slight tap.
Very close.
Yeah, that was a bit of a love tap.
I'm not even sure if there was much contact there. I think that was literally just very, very, very close.
Yeah, it's what we call fag paper jobbers. Ferrari has lost it. Sector
The Faza
3.
man.
Yep. Oh, he oh, that's really unfortunate because he was quite strong in quali, I would say. As Rafa's forming a bit of a train, so Toby's in no man's land really on his own. Got Rafa's been put under a bit of pressure by Gibbo. As Stevie and Jerome battling it out, and just gone on board with Jerome.
Bit of a slide there from Stevie.
Yep. Although he managed to get past Jerome, so he moves up to P9. But yeah, it's unlucky for Spazman. And I'm still on board with Jerome, really putting Stevie under pressure. Oh,
was that a move up front there between Rafa and Gibbo?
Yep. So Gibbo got past. Yeah, we saw that in the distance. Sorry I didn't catch it on stream, but yeah.
Just up the road, but is Rafa going to have another look on Gibbo? He's certainly very close to him, and he's certainly kind of putting himself up there. He's going to have a look on the inside here. He's going to make a move, but it's not going to stick.
Nope. He's killed a lot of his ERS, hasn't he?
Very good defense he has, actually, but he's going to have DRS now, and he's still using his ERS.
I'm quite surprised how much he's using, because Gibbo's got like half of his battery left right now.
Yeah, I don't think... Yeah, Gibbo's probably going to get this position back on Rafa.
I'd imagine.
Took here coming on the inside, as Gibbo has 50%, Rafa has only 19. So Gibbo's going to have a lot on him here, coming through the up to Cops here. Who's going to be bravest? Looks like that's going to be Rafa. I think Gibbo had to...
Sorry, I'm going to switch off of that. We missed Joe taking the lead. Sorry to cut you off, mate.
Oh, no.
4 cars close together at the front here. This is so finely poised. I'm going to go on board with Simo. Actually, I'll go on board with Dodo right now. But yeah, it's so good to see these 4 closely packed together. Bodes very well as we're already 6 laps into this 18-lap race. As Stevie's actually picked up a 3-second penalty as well. So,
but that's 2 very, very close battles we have going on both sides of the track.
I know. That is Silverstone though, isn't it? You expect it. It's just
very true.
Phenomenal track for battles. But yeah, we'll stay on board with the front guys for the moment. Yeah, very, very good from Joe. Lance says strong from Joe. He's looking great on the mediums compared to G Ninja. Yes, that's right. We'll have to see how far the soft tyres can go this race.
That is another thing. Is Ninja's soft tyres going already? Did he push them a little bit too hard at the start here? And will he be able to catch back up?
Yep, as Rafa gets past Gibbo, so Rafa and Gibbo are having a right ding-dong. Love to see it. But yeah, really impressed by Rafa so far. Que bueno, Rafa.
Have a look at Gibbo here. He's really close to the back of Rafa.
He is.
Going to cost him yet again. Lets off that accelerator.
But he's under pressure from Rexler. Like, Rexler's got 79% battery left, so if he bides his time, he could potentially take both of these drivers. Is he going to use a bit of his... Yep, he's using his ERS now. I think they're both sitting ducks if he can make the move stick. Yep, Rafa's...
Ooh, very close. There goes Gibbo up the road. And Rexler is going to barely squeeze past Rafa there. Oh, very close to hitting Gibbo.
Yeah.
Going into Vale.
Heart in mouth moment.
Oh, yeah. Went into Hamilton Straight.
Oh, yellow
flag. Still close together.
And Alpine's lost it in Sector 3. I think, unfortunately, it might be Mentos. Yep, I think Mentos has had a moment there as some cars are coming into the pits already, so we'll have a quick look at the tyres. So some of the medium guys have gone on to soft, so we've got Rafa and Wacky.
Oh, yeah, Ninja's overtaking the lead.
Oh, yep. I'll just go back on there. Yeah.
Dodo's fighting him as well. Joe's after getting that place back on Dodo. Dodo was trying to get him there. As we're going to see what's going to happen here through Cops and into Max and Beckett's as Joe off the track a small bit.
Yep.
And Dodo's going to have an opportunity to cut through. Coming into Max and Beckett's, he's going to make that move stick. Is Joe going to try anything back on the hanger straight? Not quite sure. He has
Whew.
that DRS. He has some ERS. But is he going to use it? Dodo doesn't have ERS. He's
Yeah.
not going to use it. He's going to stick behind him for the time being. He's
Yeah.
going to take a wide line again.
Oh,
And that
Simo.
lets Simo through. Simo through on Joe.
Oh, it's two of them.
Joe and Ninja.
Oh, Joe, 5-second penalty. Oh, I was just on board with him there. I think it's like a split-second decision.
Yeah.
He saw G Ninja was pitting, and he's like, right. Oh, that is going to cost him, I think, unfortunately. But we'll quickly go through the tyre situation. Yeah, so they're putting on. So Joe's opted for softs and G Ninja on mediums. We'll also have a quick butchers at the position changes. Well, yeah, well, probably not a good idea to do that now because people started pitting. Yep, go on, mate.
Sorry, just a bit of a slide from Gibbo there as he was coming onto the Wellington straight. He was just barely behind Rexler, but he's dropped behind him a bit now because of that slide.
Okay. Yep.
And that should keep going.
As Jerome's got past Stevie, so I managed to catch that on stream. He's moved up to P7. Very impressive from Jerome as Ferrari's lost it. Oh,
Stevie's having a look on Jerome. He's going to make that stick.
he is indeed.
And he's going to keep it through cops.
Spazman. 5-second penalty for Spazman. Go on, mate.
That pit lane is claiming lives today, but Jerome's very close to the back of Stevie. He's sticking real close to him through Mags and Beckett's down onto the hangar straight. Is he going to try anything here? He doesn't have the ERS 2, and neither does Stevie.
That's right.
Because of this huge DRS train here.
Yeah.
I think Stevie's kind of solidified that place. He's kind of made a bit of a space between the two.
That's right.
He's the pits.
Yeah, quite a few people pitting now. Yeah. We'll have
Wow.
to see any more penalties here. Going very, very slow.
Thrown very slow there.
Very gingerly into the pits. But yeah, impressive start from Jerome of this race.
Just two penalties right after each other for golf.
Oh, golf. Oh, he'll be kicking himself.
And then a 5-second into the pits.
Yep. I don't think there was any double stacking in the pits, so, thankfully. Yeah, quite a lot of drivers onto softs now. We got a safety car, so Mentos must have lost it on the track. It took a while for that to come out, unless it was it actually Mentos. Well,
Mentos he's gone, but I'm not sure where he's gone.
Yeah, I didn't mention it because I thought he just retired in the pits, but yeah.
I also thought he retired.
Oh, was Nick 5-second penalty? Sorry to cut you off, mate.
Yeah.
But full safety car, I think quite a few drivers will be glad about this, particularly Spazman, but
I think more of them will be quite annoyed because they've just pitted.
Exactly, yeah. Yep.
So Nick's getting this one for free, and is I think there might be one or two other people who still need to pit.
Yep.
Although
he's normally used to getting buy one get one free with pizza, so he's not used to getting this type of one for free. So yeah, Dodo is the big winner here. I think. Yeah, you're right, Lance. As we've got quite a few drivers on fresh softs. We've got Dodo, Simo, Nodaboat, Gibbo, Rexler, 50, Stevie, Extinct, Jerome Hudson, Golf, Joe, and Rafa, and Wacky. So I think the safety cars played into Sammy's hands as well a bit. Obviously, he was very fast at the beginning of the race, and obviously he had that spin, so I think this has played into his hands somewhat, although he's got a lot of work to do to get through the pack. I think we'll quickly, while this safety car's out, we'll go through the penalty situations. So Rexler 3 seconds, Stevie 3, Golf with 8, so and Nick with 5 seconds as well.
Got 8 penalties.
And yeah, Joe. Yeah, thank you for mentioning that, Skip. Joe had the 5-second penalty he got taken off, so that has somewhat played into Joe's hands as well. Although he's sat P13, but I fully expect him to get through the pack as we've got 7 laps.
Played into his hands one way in the way that he doesn't have the penalty, but he was up in, what was it, P2?
Yep. Exactly.
Yeah, not really played into his hands, but you know, he does have a penalty now. Benefit.
Yep, true.
Glass half empty, glass half full, even.
Yeah. Oh, man. I'm just going to have a swig of drink because Silverstone is just mad. Or
It
I
is
already feel
crazy.
my throat getting dry. AJ, how you talk constantly, it's astonishing.
Oh my god. Okay, sorry, I was just looking at Dodo there. He very almost ran into the back of the safety car.
Oh, yeah, you don't want to have that on your...
Yeah, that's certainly not something you want to happen.
Yeah, you'll never hear the end of that from
Mm.
the other drivers if you whack into the safety car. I'm trying to think, Lance, who did that in Simcade? Someone, was it Stranger Craig crashed into the safety car? I think it was Interlagos. But yeah, Gin Ninja might be vulnerable here, as we got 7 laps left of the race. And I do have a quick shout out to Lance. He sorted out all the national anthems. So I have them all saved and ready. So after the race, we will play the national anthem of the winning driver. So I will need you to mute up for that when I'll forewarn you. Safety cars in this lap, so Dodo will dictate the pace here.
See where he goes with this.
Yeah, exactly.
If you were him, where would you go?
I have no idea, to be honest. I've only ever once had to... This was Simcade days where I had to control the pace. So I was like P1 of the safety car. I was absolutely crapping myself. It was... Yeah, it's horrible where trying to control the pack and then just being swarmed by all the faster drivers. It was horrendous. This was a time where I was quite a nervous driver and just letting people through where I wasn't properly battling them. So...
We've made our way down past Stove. Now
it's just coasting.
Oh, there he goes.
Oh, yeah,
he's gone.
Sneaky. I like it. It's just like
Very sneaky.
and off he goes. But Simo's right on the back of him, so didn't quite work out.
Wide awake for that one.
Yep, Simo was
close behind him.
Yep,
coming up now through Abbey and Farm. Is he going to make any form of move into Village? No, he's going to stick behind him just for now, but I think we may see a move for the lead coming fairly soon.
Yep.
If these two stick together. We see some moves further down the pack. Jerome and Extinct. Extinct's about to overtake Jerome here.
Yeah, I'll just go on board with that on stream. Yeah.
Well, that was Jerome overtaking Extinct, sorry.
Yeah, impressive once again from Jerome. Good driving from Stevie as well. Sat P8 right now in the Aston Martin as Extinct looks down the inside of Jerome. I think Extinct's quite out of place right now. Extinct is capable of more as Jerome doesn't give him a lot of room. Oh, careful, guys.
Still gonna fight this coming down to cops. Who's gonna be the bravest? It's gonna be Jerome.
Jerome, yeah.
Jerome, he's gonna fly past him there through cops, and that was a brave move from Jerome, but it worked very well for him.
Yeah, it really did. As Simo's.
Simo.
Yep, just gone on board with that on stream. Simo looking down the outside.
Gonna make this stick. Coming to Vale. He's ahead for now. I think he's gonna. Yeah, that's it.
Yep.
Simo is now our race leader.
He is.
A very nice move down through Stowe.
Fastest lap of the race as well. Although he's used half of his ERS, Dodo's got just under 80% left. And the thing is, the more these two, the front two, battle it out, it's going to allow G Ninja to catch back up. So,
well, G Ninja is still using his overtake, so he's still looking to maybe get past them. Still trying to stay behind Simo, trying to catch some toe off of him as well.
Exactly. Yeah, I don't know if you caught there, like Simo was trying to avoid Dodo using the toe.
Dodo followed him.
Yep, he has. Just gonna. Oh, I think Dodo is gonna look.
Gonna make a move. Oh, he's gonna stick behind him. Very close, actually. They both were flat out through there.
Yeah, I think
But
he'll wait
so
for
we
the
may see
DRS.
a move coming here in DRS, yeah.
Yeah, he's going to wait for that DRS line. This drop back slightly, but... Oh, it's yellow flag. Nick Fuhrman gets 3 seconds. It's an Alpine, I think, at the back. Oh, no, it's a Williams, actually. Rafa.
Oh, it's Rafa.
That's really unfortunate for Rafa, because he was very impressive
race.
early on, yeah. It's
Maybe
unfortunate.
didn't see that now.
Yeah. But Dodo didn't fancy the move there. I thought he was going to use some of his ERS. The Spazman gets 3 seconds. So he's... Well, the penalty's really totaling up for him now. Just going to have a flick back through the pack, because yellow flag again.
Here we have some moves happening. Oh, that's golf around.
Yep. He's back underway. I don't think he got any damage, but... Oh, that's
just been a spin.
Yeah.
Well, at least he's keeping Rafa company.
Exactly, yeah. Golf's the kind of guy, like... He felt sorry for Rafa, so he just spun.
Exactly.
Yeah. Give his Chilean friend a bit of company. I feel sorry for
here, might as well keep him company.
Exactly.
They're in this together.
Yeah.
Ooh,
it's such a promising debut from Rafa.
Wacky Lauda actually there.
Oh yep. So Nick up to P15 and it's under pressure from McLaren as Golf's lost it again, I think.
I think he might have damage.
Yeah, sector 1, yeah. Oh dear. That's not good.
There's Robin Spazman also having a fight. Oh, Dodo made a move on Simo.
Oh, yes, he has. We missed it. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Very difficult to keep track of everything on here with Silverstone. Yep. Battles left, right, and centre. But we should mention Joe down in P11. Go on, mate. Sorry.
I know. I was just about to say. I think that was kind of a mirror move on what Simo did to Dodo at the end of Stowe there. I kind of caught the end of it.
Yep. But this is going to make it very interesting for the championship as well, because, Joe down in P11, touched on it very briefly there, as Jerome got past Stevie. So, oh dear, Stevie and...
Oh no.
Stevie and Extinct, they're coming together. Just slightly caught that on stream in the background there.
Suboptimal that.
Yep. But we haven't really mentioned 50, but sat P7 right now. Impressive drive from him, and Gibbo as well. Reserve in the Red Bull. Sat P5, and he's closing on Rexler. Rexler run Nodaboat, in fact, sorry.
Just ran wide there a little bit out of cops. He's going to be chasing him down through Maggots and Beckett's. Is he going to try anything on Hanger Straight? I'm not quite sure. He's got his overtake on. He's got his DRS on. Easy. Just like butter. Smooth. And slides right on through up into 4th place.
Sorry, the wording.
Yeah,
like butter
really
and then slides on.
Really not fantastic. Try metaphor is never gonna do it again.
Yeah, carry on FQ. Welcome to Carry On FQ. Double meanings everywhere. Yeah, a bit of butter and slide on through.
It's only dirty if you look into it. It's only dirty if you think.
Yeah, I'm very dirty-minded, so it comes easily. Wait, that's poor choice of words as well. Oh dear. Man. And that's very poor choice of words. And disclaimer: I don't. Oh man, as we're approaching 2 laps left of the race now, so hopefully AJ hasn't crashed the car from laughing. Yes, yep, you are right. Sammy's really out of position.
Stevie and
Spazman
on Stevie.
Yep.
Oh, there's too much. There's too much happening.
I know. Yeah, it's part of the fun with Silverstone, though.
But we need to tell everyone here to just be a slightly worse.
Oh, Joe.
3-second penalty. As I say that, okay, not that bad. But
yeah.
You know.
Have a limit on it. As Nodaboat's putting Gibbo under some pressure right now. I will keep an eye on the timings because Simo's 3/10 behind. Dodo's yellow flag.
Stevie.
Stevie's out. Oh, I
In the
was
wall.
going to mention, I think his tyres had gone. And yeah, he's lost it into the wall, so... I noticed he was struggling with some of the corners. That's really unfortunate for Stevie. He was having a really good race
He's having a
before the
very good
spin.
race.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On to the next one, Stevie. Note about right at the backside of Gibbo is approaching the final lap. But yeah, Dodo is the man to beat right now. But
I'm fascinated by these front three.
I know, I have to stay on board with
this
them.
whole time.
Yeah, we're going to stay on board for the
I think there is
remainder.
going to be a move by Extinct here quickly. Yeah, that's... Oh,
Him and Sammy.
Actually, it's Sammy is going to come back, and Extint's going to come back into Lowfield.
Yep.
Is Sammy going to break back? He might do. I'm also keeping an eye at that top three, the times for them.
Exactly.
Because anything could happen at any moment with them.
Yeah, I'm just on board with Sammy now. And I think we'll go through the last lap with the front three because they're so closely packed together. But I'm staying on board with Sammy right now, right up the backside of Extinct.
Ooh, G Ninja made a move!
Oh, G Ninja!
He dives into Stowe. Is he going to make that move? He does, barely on Simo. Simo's going to try come back into Vale, and he hits him barely. Barely taps him. But G Ninja makes that move stick, and there's now almost a second between him and Dodo on this final lap.
And so
There's going to be a
lost
lot
it.
of ground to make up here, but this could be Dodo for the win if he can keep this gap.
Yep, I mean, we have to mention G Ninja's killed most of his ERS. It's only got 13%. Dodo sat very comfortably. He's got half of his battery. He's going to use a bit here. Simo, 33% left of his battery. Yeah, I think G Ninja's going to be a sitting duck here. Oh, that was a bit naughty.
He's trying something here. Is there slight contact there?
Oh,
he
guys.
pushes G Ninja out, and there's a slide from Simo.
That was a bit naughty. I think...
They're still going to be really close. That was very naughty, I think, yeah.
Yeah, the sudden move wasn't very nice. But I think that's given Dodo the win here, unless he gets a penalty.
It has given Dodo the win, but it hasn't quite ruled out second for Simo because he's right on the tail of G Ninja once again.
Yep.
Through Maggots and Beckett's and onto the hanger straight. Doesn't have any overtake, and I don't think Ninja does either. This is going to come down to DRS. He's going to have a look on the outside. He's going to try and get that move done. And he does.
He does.
But G Ninja's going to come back. Is he going to... Oh! Bit of a snap there. On my screen, anyway.
Yeah, I caught that as well. As Rob gets 3 seconds on the final lap.
I think this is it. This is our top three.
Dodo wins P1. Brilliant. Brilliant drive.
Ninja.
Yep. That is your top three, and very impressive drive from Gibbo. Crosses the line. Nodaboat P5 as well. Very, very good race from Toby. Rexler P6. Then you got 50 Jerome Hudson
having a quick
P9. What's that? Sorry, mate.
Rob and Ninja were having a quick fight there into Vale, and it looks like Rob prevailed out of that.
Yep. And Sammy got the final points, so I'm sure we'll hear more about that after the race, especially the last lap, the bit of contact with Simo and G Ninja. Behave yourselves in the podium, guys. Just going to say that in the podium interviews. Welcome in the chat, Joe. Is that our Joe?
Nope, different Joe.
Different Joe, is it?
Yep, different Joe.
Ah, okay. Joe Z, welcome. Gotten reports on the court that Max Verstappen is busting it down sexual style pop. I want to read that in an American voice, but what a race, guys. Very impressive.
I need to try find that. Hold on.
And
it's that in the chat.
Driver of the day, Gibbo, chat. What do you reckon? Who was the driver of the day? Get your votes in, please. Yeah. Okay, the chat is agreeing with the game. Usually the game doesn't agree with the chat, but a couple of people have already said Gibbo driver of the day, so...
Yeah.
Yep.
They have an amazing drive.
That race flew by.
Yeah.
It really did, but I'm glad it did, because my throat, I can already feel, I'm like... Yep.
Yeah.
I need to have a swig of drink very quickly.
Mystery drink.
bit of the old Pepsi Max. Pepsi rather than Coca-Cola, but I'll quickly run through the final standings. So Dodo wins for Williams. Simo second place in the Mercedes and G Ninja in the AlphaTauri. Then Gibbo, very impressive in the Red Bull as a reserve today. Nodaboat, Aston Martin P5. Then we've got Rexler in the Alfa Romeo, 50 in the Haas, Joe in the Haas. Jerome Hudson, well done, finishing in the points in the Mercedes. Then Sammy gets the final point position in the AlphaTauri. Then you got Extinct in the McLaren, Spazman, Rob, Nick, Wacky Lauder, Golf, Rafa. Very impressive at the start. Just things didn't go according to plan later on in the race, but yeah, bounce back, Rafa. Next week, and only 2 DNFs. We've got Stevie and Mentos. So yeah, I think we will go with the chat. So driver of the day was Gibbo there.
Yeah.
So we'll bring him in for an interview as well. Now, I'm going to have a breather for the moment, and when we come back in a moment, we'll do the national anthem. So we'll be back in a second, guys. Right, just had a breather for a second there. So, Crane, I almost forgot your name for a second there. Sorry, mate. We'll do the national anthem for Dodo, the race winner. So we'll play that in a second. So if I could ask you to mute and yeah. Once we play the national anthem, we'll drag the drivers in for podium interviews. So here we go. If I can find his name, I cannot find his name. I cannot find his name. Oh yeah, it would help if I was in the right folder. I was in the Division 2 folder. Right, okay. Here we go with the national anthem for Great Britain. Well, England. Here we go. And that was the national anthem of Great Britain. So, I'm struggling to talk right now. I'm gonna need I'm gonna need to lie down after this. I reckon.
Cup of tea.
Yeah, exactly. Nice cup of tea. Right. The drivers are waiting, so we'll move down to the general VC. I'll drag you down, Crane. Okay.
Cool.
All right. Cool.
With the low downforce trim.
Hello, guys. What a race. Hello. Yeah, we'll start off with the race winner, Scott, Dodo. Brilliant drive from you. Well done. Talk us through it, mate.
Yeah, so to be honest, my race was hectic, as it probably looked. I had a low downforce setup on for the race, so quali was really touch and go. I think it was a good lap in the end. I was never going to touch Ninja and Joe because their one lap pace is mental, and my setup was very dry. And coming to the race, I knew that with the setup that I had, all I had to do was stay in touch. Then obviously the safety car played into my hands
It really did.
rather nicely, and I got the lead. Simo got back past, but I knew all I had to do was stay behind in the DRS.
Yeah, you saved
So
your
in the end,
battery, didn't you? Sorry
I
to
did.
interrupt. Yeah, you had a lot more battery than Simo and G Ninja, so yeah.
Yeah, that was probably the reason I won. I mean, I was also on 2 warnings for the last 7 or 8 laps, so I was sweating so hard,
Ooh.
making sure that I didn't get a third. And yeah, it was a pretty good race for myself. I'm happy to be back on the top step and not third for once.
Exactly, yeah. Superb drive and home Grand Prix as well. I'm assuming Silverstone's one of your strongest tracks, is it?
It's turned into. It used to be quite weak for me, but it's turned into one of my best, certainly for race pace. So yeah, I'm happy.
Yeah, as you should be. We'll have to look after the interviews what that's done as it stands for for the championship and everything. Obviously, got a long way to go. We've still got 10 races after this one, but yeah, very impressive drive, mate. Crane, did you want to add anything at all?
No, it's just really good drive. Honestly, great. Well planned out. Did you have like any moments where you were kind of seriously panicking, like, oh my god, what? Like, were you level headed throughout, or did you have any moments of just pure, oh god, what's happening?
I always try and stay level-headed, but when I got the second warning was probably the biggest panic moment because I knew there was still quite a long way to go, and I knew that if I didn't get pens, there was a good chance I could win, especially after the safety car. So that was probably the biggest panic moment. And then also going wheel to wheel with these guys, it was incredible racing from Simo, Ninja, and Joe. Just incredible drivers, all 3 of them. So they deserve a massive well done for their performances. But going wheel to wheel with them was a pleasure, but it's also kind of stressful because you don't want to make contact, you don't want to ruin your own, but also someone else's race. So it was just a really enjoyable race, I think, for everyone involved in the top 3 or 4, because it was just such clean, precise wheel to wheel battle.
Exactly, yeah. And quick mention to Notaboat as well. He drove very well. I think he was P4 in the end, P4 or P5 off the top of my head, but yeah. All right, but yeah, congratulations again, Scott. Superb drive.
Thank you very much.
No worries, mate. Right, we'll move on to. I'm trying to remember which way round it was. Was it Simo P2 or?
Simo.
Yeah, it was Simo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Congratulations, Simo, on P2. Brilliant drive from
Thank
you,
you.
mate. Talk us through how was your race in general? Did the safety car help you or hinder you, do you think?
Well, the race was pretty tiring because I was pushing all 18 laps and I'm literally sweating right now.
I think all 3 of you are, yeah.
Yeah,
Can
I was
imagine,
not
yeah.
used to battle at the front anymore in the last few races, but yeah, it was cool because finally I had let's say a decent qualifying, so I was close to the top runners and I had the chance to actually fight with them, so I was pretty happy with that. And yeah, qualifying in this league is quite crucial because I qualified once good and I had one opportunity to win the race. So I'm pretty clean race apart from the last lap because I had a moment with G Ninja, and I'm sorry about that because I was not sure about what to do because it did a little moment and a
The
little
twitch.
movement. Sorry.
We call it
Yeah.
twitch in English. Yeah, I saw. We caught it on the stream. There's a bit of a twitch. And yeah, I think it.
Yeah, I didn't know what to do because I was like, yeah, I'm waiting, and then I saw him do it like that, and I was like, okay, I'm diving. Then no, and at the end I did, and I pretty messed up. But yeah, I hope he didn't got damage and everything. So I'm really sorry about that. But apart from that, it was incredible race. I had lots of fun.
Yeah, I mean, we've only heard from 2 of the 3 of you so far, but both you and Scott sound quite exhausted after driving that. So yeah,
Yeah.
but
Really
very impressive
exhausted.
drive.
Thank you.
Yep. Crane, did you want to add anything?
Just want, do you have a favorite moment during the race? Did you have a favorite part of the race that you were like, that's my one, that's my finest moment of this race?
I think the overtake on Joe, because I never raced him properly, and we were on the same tire and everything, and I went around the outside and I made a pretty cool overtake. So I think that, but overall the world race, because I was patient all race trying to find the right moment to get past caught for the lead, but I was waiting for the last lap and then I got caught a bit napping from Ninja and he went down the inside and I lost everything. But yeah, probably that move on Joe.
Oh, very well done. That was a very, very good showing from you. As well, all three of the drivers here. So yeah, very good job.
Yep,
Thank you.
and
And GG everybody.
yeah, exactly.
GG.
Yep, and complimenti per il secondo posto.
Grazie.
Yeah, congratulations for second place. That translates as.
Thank you.
All right, but yeah, we'll move on to G Ninja. You talk us through your race. Are you happy or not happy with P3?
Kind of half and half. I expected more.
Oh,
But
did you?
I expected to win.
I mean, you
If
should have
there's
done
anything-
the way quali went. You were absolutely lightning fast during quali. Were you hoping for a wet race
Yeah.
as well? Was your setup towards
It was a little bit, but not massively. It was at quali. It said that the race was going to be Inter's weather, so I put 4 ticks of downforce extra
Yeah.
front and rear. Clearly, was the wrong choice. I knew I was in for a long race,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, no, everything was going well until the safety car came out. Literally, the lap I pit.
Yes, yeah,
So
that
wasn't.
Yeah.
affected some. I think Joe was impacted by that as well.
Joe double stopped, which was to me I didn't really understand because we both just pit. I know he had a 5-second penalty, but he's lost way more ground doing the double stop than he would have not. So I don't think it was worth it. But I tried to stay out, and me and Simo had a little bit of our contact, but it was just hard racing. There's not much either of us could have done.
True.
So.
But still, I mean, you should be happy with P3. Really, I know you're expecting the win, but to still finish in the top three is a very good race. So, was Silverstone one of your favourite tracks, or would you say?
I wouldn't call it one of my favourites to drive on. I don't like the balance through Maggots and Beckett's. It's got to be really skatey through there, and I prefer to have a planted rear end. But
Yep.
it's just one of those things where I quite like the track though. But
Yep.
at the end of the day, I've still made ground on Joe in the championship, so that's the main thing. I need to come in, week out. I need to beat Joe. So
Exactly. I mean, just on that quickly. So as it stands, obviously a lot can change, but currently Dodo's on 97 points as it stands. Joe on 76. G Ninja, you are on 76 as well, and Simo's closed the gap as well. He's on 68, so he's moved up. Mentos has really missed out with DNFing, but yeah, it's certainly finally poised. Really, 4 of you in the fight for the championship. How do you feel about the next race we are at? We've got Suzuka up next, so I'll start with you first, G Ninja. How do you feel about Suzuka?
quite like Suzuka. It's a good fun track, nice flow. So qualifying is almost everything. So we'll see what we can do.
Yeah, exactly. And but before I move on and ask Simo the same question, yeah, well done with P3, mate. Great drive.
Thank you.
And we'll speak to Gibbo in a second for driver of the day. But Simo, are you confident with Suzuka up next?
I actually love Suzuka. It's like my second favorite track along with Interlagos. So yeah,
Ooh, okay.
I'm pretty forward to that. Can't wait to race in Japan.
Yeah, that'd be brilliant. It's certainly going to be finally poised. I mean, Silverstone. Yeah, watching you guys racing around there is very entertaining, and we'll expect more of that next week as well. But yep, well driven again, mate.
Thank you.
No worries. Right, Gibbo. Last but not least, you got driver of the day. how do you feel it went? Very pleased with finishing where you did.
It's the best result I could have asked for, considering, to be honest, mate.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think back. Let's see, where did you qualify?
I think it was P13 or 14.
Yeah, so to go from P13 to finish where you did, you finished P4, didn't you? Yeah.
I did, yeah.
So yeah, very impressive. Was there a particular moment in the race that stands out to you? Did you enjoy the race in general? Like you had some really nice battles with, I think it was Rafa through quite a lot of
so
it.
that's what I was going to start with. The lap 1 incident with Mentos and Extinct. I think I was the one that benefited most from that because I went inside the top 10 straight after that happened.
Yeah.
But no, it's to be fair, fighting was it Rafisi, Rexler, Notaboat, they're all very quick.
They are. Yeah.
And it is the case of like at the end, me and Notaboat, playing like not DRS chicken, but we both knew what we wanted. We wanted to get the quickest line down the back straight and be the person to finish fourth.
Yep.
I mind punted him and he wiggled on the exit, but no, I'm very fortunate to come out on top, to be fair.
Yeah, but overall, I mean, yeah, P4's very good result. Are you hoping to get a main drive again, or are you wanting to stay? Yeah. We'll have to see if the space opens up.
Yeah, people have proved it.
Well, yeah. This is it. Yeah, it's good to see you have a nice clean race. And is Silverstone one of your stronger tracks?
For the sake of the result, I'm going to say yes.
Yeah.
I'm not massive. I prefer it over many other tracks. However, it's not my favorite track.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's Magus and Beckett's. I know a couple of people don't like it, but it's one of the corners I am quicker on over most. So yeah,
cool.
The top 3 are insane though.
Oh yeah,
props to them. Props to them.
Exactly. Yeah, and some of the driving you'll see on the stream. Brilliant driving from those front 3 in particular. But Crane, did you want to say anything to Gibbo at all?
Yeah, I mean, by yourself, do you think you'd have a driver of the day?
No. if I it'd be very hard for me to choose because obviously I don't know everyone else's race. But I would probably give it to one of the top 3.
Yeah.
Simply because it is a massive mental game when you're battling with people on the same pace as you, and you know that you're on a slight disadvantage to them. It is a massive mental toll. So I would give it to one of them 3.
Yeah. I think race could have gone differently for Rafa. He might have been in with a shout if things had gone differently. He was certainly very impressive early doors, but G Ninja's pace in qualifying was ridiculous.
Astronomical, some would say.
Brilliant performance in quali. But well done in the race, mate. Well done on P4.
Thank you for commentating, gents.
Yeah, no worries. How do you feel, just before you go, how do you feel about Suzuka? Are you looking forward to that?
I cannot wait, mate.
One of your favourites, is it?
Yeah, I haven't driven the track on recent times, but I do love the track.
Good. Oh, splendid. Right. Well done again, mate, on getting driver of the day. You don't get points for it. It's just a pride thing. So, yeah.
You get bragging
bragging rights. Yeah.
Bragging rights, yeah, exactly. Yeah, the game gave you driver of the day and the chat agreed. So,
awesome stuff. Thank you.
Well done, mate. Alrighty.
Good evening, gents.
Yeah, you too.
Great,
cheers.
you.
Right, we'll move back up.
Yep.
There we go. I dragged you back up, but yeah. Any final thoughts, mate?
Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh, it's insane. Just so many battles happening up and down the track. It was just so hard to keep track of them all. And then you'd see the red and green arrows pop up on the screen, and you'd be like, "Oh, I missed something," and then you'd head down, and then you'll miss something you were just watching.
All over the shot, wasn't it? Yeah.
It's impossible to keep track of. Like you'd have to have a multi-screen display to keep track of Silverstone. Like it gets insane. But really, really good race and an amazing one to watch.
Absolutely, yeah. And obviously, your debut on co-commentary here. We will get you in at some point again. Yeah, pleasure having you helping me out while
Thank you
AJ,
for having me.
the swines away in Sunderland. He'll be back
This
next
quote
weekend.
unquote spa weekend.
Yes, Spa weekend. Yes.
A true spa weekend, but sure.
Yep.
We'll go with it.
I could make a bad joke, but I won't. Yeah, I'll leave that to your imagination. But yeah, brilliant driving. And we are back next week. As we said got Suzuka for Division 1, and for Division 2 we've got Qatar. I mean, I know you time-wise, it's a bit tricky for you with work and stuff. Do you think you'll possibly be able to make the Qatar race next week
Possibly.
for Division 2?
Possibly. There is a possibility.
A slight chance.
Yeah, it's just it's so close time-wise.
Yeah.
At the moment, like literally could depend on like traffic, like a piece of rain, like a drop of rain could fall in the wrong place, and I won't be able to make it. But
You need G Ninja to drive you home from work.
I do. I need G Ninja to come pick me up from work and drive me home.
Yeah. Then you'll make it in time, but
then I don't have to drive. It's perfect.
Exactly. Yep. But yeah, thank you again for joining me, mate. Yeah, it's been a
Thanks
pleasure.
for having me.
Yep, and we will do this all again next week. But yep, thank you everyone. Sorry for the delay at the start, but yeah, better late than never.
Exactly.
All right, and we will see you all again next week. Cheers, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.